Never met a nigga nothing like me. Just do the right thing, young Spike Lee.
Just do the right thing, young Spike Lee.
How you doing? I'd like to welcome you out of Q City World. And today we be talking about Deontay Wilder versus Dillian Whyte. Your boy Eddie Hearn's trying to make that fight happen, man. He's saying like if Wilder don't accept the fight, he gonna demand the fight. Cause you know Dillian Whyte is fighting for the WBC silver next week on Anthony Joshua undercard. Eddie Hearn's acting like, Deontay Wilder ain't a champion. He acting like, Deontay Wilder gotta make a name for himself. He acting like Anthony Joshua is such a major star. You feel me? I mean, but you see how that boy gassed out in the Klitschko fight, man. You feel me? The man embarrassed the whole heavyweight division the way he looked, man. You feel me? He looked like a big heavyweight. Boy, that boy looked terrible, man, like a wrestler, man. You feel me? Like they trying to turn wrestling into boxing. It was like, how Floyd Mayweather was UFC versus boxing. It was like the WWF versus boxing. You feel me? That was an event. You feel me? When Klitschko fought that motherfucker. I mean, Eddie Hearn's talking about Anthony Joshua, the most exciting heavyweight in boxing. This motherfucker ain't exciting. What's so exciting about the motherfucker, man? I mean, the motherfucker ain't like Mike Tyson. He ain't explosive. You feel me? He'd be damn near about to get knocked out by every major fight. Dillian Whyte damn near knocked him out. You feel me? Fucking, he held Klitschko head to catch him with that major knockout to end the fight. I mean, the dude is not just no star like that. I mean, how big is UK? UK can't be no bigger than New York and LA put together. You feel me? I think those two cities is bigger than fucking UK. Goddamn it. Well, let's say the states. California, UK ain't bigger than California. So they talking all that he got to get popular like he is in the UK. Look, the money is in the USA, man. If you ain't trying to make no fights over here, Eddie Hearns, man, you feel me? You ain't doing nothing, man. It's too much money over here, man. And I understand how Deontay Wilder feel. He feel like, you know what I mean, you telling him that he got to fight Dillian Whyte before he fight AJ. It's like him telling AJ that he got to go fight Big Baby, got to go fight Stavern. You feel me? Go fight somebody that he fought to get the shine. You feel me? You ain't respecting this man as a champion. You ain't trying to unify the titles. And I understand why, because Joshua got to work on his stamina. You know what I mean? Y'all working on that with the Takam fight. You know what I mean? He trying to lose 15 pounds before he come in this fight because he know he got tired in the 6th round of that Klitschko fight. You feel me? And looked it horrible. You feel me? So now they trying to make him lose weight and trying to, you feel me? But is that him losing weight? Is that gonna take power? You feel me? He ain't gonna be no more explosive than he was. You feel me? But that losing weight might make him a little bit better. So I understand when they say they trying to make adjustments with Joshua. The facts is everybody know that Joshua cannot beat Wilder. So the fight is already won for Wilder. You feel me? You either can chase it, Wilder, you can go out there and fight Dillian Whyte, or you could be like, fuck it, man. These motherfuckers can't see me, man. They want to see me, man. They already know what it is. Or you can go ahead and just fight Dillian Whyte, get that easy $3 million. And they said if you beat Dillian Whyte, you get the AJ fight. At the end of the day, ain't nobody winning but Eddie Hearns at the end of the day because he get to get 2 big fights, you feel me, in the UK. You know what I mean? He don't know nothing about that American money, man. He don't know nothing about that 300 million, man. He don't know nothing about that, man. Making them Ali Frazier fights, man. Making everybody want to see the big fights, man. He wanna fight bombs. He wanna put his fighters against fighters he know they can beat. You feel me? That's all he doing, man. He trying to hype some shit up, man. That shit lame. You can't follow a blueprint. What Floyd and Manny Pacquiao did wasn't ever done before. You feel me? What Ali and Frazier did was never done before. You feel me? What Don King did was never done before. So you got to do something that's been never done before in order to make something happen like you want to make it happen. Now you just gonna bring your boy over. You gonna try to get Deontay Wilder to come over to the UK and beat the shit out of Dillian Whyte. It's gonna scare the UK fans. They ain't gonna want to see they fighter go against that guy, that monster, that king of the USA. And you talking like the heavyweight division need hype. No, the heavyweight division need fights. You feel me? Think about it. When Klitschko had the championship and Tyson Fury was trying to fight him, Tyson Fury came in with the Batman suit. They were supposed to fight in October. And then something happened where Klitschko had to postpone the fight to November or some shit like that. I think it was November. It might have been December. I can't really remember exactly, but it's just a whole bunch of bullshit. And then they finally fight. And then the rematch supposed to happen, and then Tyson Fury get caught up on the coke shit. You know what I mean? So it take almost a year for that shit to happen. And then finally, Klitschko fight Anthony Joshua a year after that. And then after that fight, it was supposed to be a rematch. We had to wait all the way to motherfucking September to find out if that fight was gonna happen. Then we found out that fight wasn't gonna happen. And then all this shit with Ortiz and with all this shit with Pulev, chest and arm injury. I mean, Pulev didn't want to fight anyway. I mean, this shit is crazy, man. The heavyweight don't need the hype. It need a fight, goddammit. You know, fuck the bullshit. You know, my advice to Deontay Wilder, go ahead and fight him. You feel me? If Eddie Hearn say you can make more money if you beat this man, go ahead, beat him. And if that hype up the fight for you and Anthony Joshua, that'll be beautiful, man, to get the money, man. Ain't nothing else to do. Your hands is in serious, you know what I mean? Your hands is the only thing that's your motherfucking kryptonite, your hands. You feel me? So you got to make all shit count, man. If that's a way to get to where you trying to go, man, just do what you got to do, man. You know what I mean? They acting like you don't deserve to fight. You feel me? Acting like Anthony Joshua is the king, for real. You feel me? But really, it's no king until it's undisputed. I mean, I know for a fact that Deontay Wilder would have knocked Stavern out that first fight if he wouldn't have broke his hand. But, you know, he did. He broke his hand, and Stavern got a big-ass head. He got to fight Stavern in a couple of weeks, and hopefully he don't break his hand in that motherfucking fight. You know what I mean? That's why we don't got no pay-per-view stars, man. Niggas ain't making no fights, man. They ain't making no fights, man. They think they celebrities. They think they Floyd, man. You feel me? Anthony Joshua ain't did shit, man. You feel me? Ain't did shit. He looked it real bad in his biggest fight. He looked it terrible. You know what I mean? Totally outclassed. Was losing round by round. I mean, like, it's sad, man. I mean, damn. I'm happy, man. I wonder if the NBA was like that. I wonder if it took 3 years to watch Golden State play against the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. That shit'd be lame, dog. And that's how boxing is, man. Niggas have to wait years to see fights and shit. The build-up takes so many years, man. This shit lame, man. This ain't a sport. Motherfuckers too worried about taking a loss, man. A loss is not that important, man. Ali, all them niggas took plenty of losses. Keep on fighting, man. I mean, keep on fighting. Get the major fights as soon as possible, man. You feel me? Stay hungry. You feel me? Because you don't want to box till you 38 years old like Floyd Mayweather. You motherfuckers ain't got no defense. Y'all don't know how to move your head. You feel me? You don't know how to, you know what I mean, not get hit. You feel me? And move around the ring. Anthony Joshua, you can't fight that long, boy. You'll be walking around this motherfucker retarded if you fought till you was 38 years old, 40 years old. So y'all can't even think about being like Floyd. Y'all got to go ahead and get the major fights now and get it over with while you young, or you going to be looking like Brian Hopkins getting knocked out the motherfucking ring, man. And that's all I got to say. You're going to be looking like Tyson losing to Buster Douglas when you could have just fought Evander Holyfield in your prime, goddammit. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Hopefully Dillian Whyte win. Hopefully AJ beat Taco, you feel me? And we can see these fights, man. Easy money.
Just do the right thing, fight lit. Money going crazy, leaf on the tree. Money going crazy, leaf on the tree. Money going crazy, leaf on the tree. Pay my cousin $100 just to trim. We be going hard, young Silk and Master P. In and out of state, Michigan and Tennessee. In and out of state, Michigan and Tennessee. Like a ghost in the room, they ain't notice me. Like a ghost in the room, they ain't notice me.